So I have the next 2 days off from work, and your girl doesn't have a social life. I have literally zero plans. So I thought, why don't I just record myself reading? Because if I were to have plans those 2 days, it would have just been to stay at home in bed and read. So I might as well make a vlog out of it, and record myself reading, because I have nothing better to do. You know what I mean? That's what this video is. I'm just going to record myself reading for the next 48 hours. I'm very interested to see how many books I can finish in 48 hours. I'm also a night owl, so I'm up very late at night, and I don't get up during the day, especially on my days off, until like 1 p.m. So most of my reading will probably be done at night. Just because I think that's when my brain functions better and I focus better at night. I have a few books that I definitely want to finish and get through by the end of the 48 hours. The first book that I for sure need to finish is The Shadow of the Wind. I am about 63 pages in. It's really good so far. For some reason, I go through physical books way slower than I get through Kindle books or any ebooks and audiobooks. Those I can for some reason fly through without any problem, but physical books always take me so much longer to get through. The second book that I want to get through for sure is In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. And I started this because I read so many reviews of people comparing it to If We Were Villains, and that is one of my favorite books of all fucking time. Those are the two books that I for sure want to get through. And then the rest of the books, I'm a huge mood reader, so it's just going to be the books that I decide to pick off of my TBR little rolling cart here. And yeah, we'll see, what books I end up getting through. Currently right now it is, what time is it? It's 9:54, so I'll just round it to 10 o'clock when this is starting, and I'll end it 10 o'clock on Wednesday or Thursday. God, I don't even know what day it is. This could be super boring, honestly, because I like to read in silence sometimes. Music sometimes play in the background. More often than not, I like to read in complete silence. So here's to book 1 of the next 48 hours, and we'll see what time I finish it. Okay, so naturally, instead of starting reading, I scrolled on TikTok for 30 minutes. Now it's 10:30, so this is already going great. Okay, it's midnight. It's like 12:15, and well, clearly I got ready for bed. I haven't done any reading at all, so the first 2 hours of this 48-hour readathon, no reading done. My AirPods in, I'm gonna listen to some music and actually read. Okay, I am getting a midnight snack because I'm starving. I'm just gonna get this tuna salad from Safeway and some pretzel chips here. Oh my god, do I look 30? Because I feel 30. It's freezing. And so into this book, and I've just been like reading nonstop. I just looked at the time and it's 2:45 in the morning. I'm probably gonna read until like 3, maybe 3:15, and call it a night, but I got up to page 185. I would consider that a pretty successful night of reading so far. Okay, I just redid my hair and I'm getting ready to go. My friend just informed me that they have the cool wraps back at Chick-fil-A, so I had to go. I also need some fuel if I'm going to be reading all day. I need some food to keep me going. And what better reading food than Chick-fil-A? So Shadow of the Wind is turning out to be a mix of 2 genres, in my opinion. It's like a mix of historical fiction and then like a mystery thriller kind of. But I will say that the author is like
an incredible storyteller. And some of it's kind of info dumpy, but to be honest, I am one of those dumb readers that needs an info dump sometimes. Like, I can't read between the lines, you know? I like that a lot of it is like kind of spelled out and very easy to comprehend. So basically, if you don't know what The Shadow of the Wind is about, it's about this boy named Daniel, whose father owns a bookshop, which iconic. Kind of wish my dad owned a bookshop so that I could just like inherit a bookshop. But basically his dad takes him to this place called the Cemetery of Lost Books, where they store really unique and special like books. And he basically picks up a book called The Shadow of the Wind by this author named Julian Carax, which I definitely butchered that name for sure. Someone is going around burning all of the works by this author, and Daniel's trying to figure out why, you know? And so he meets all of these people that have known the author, and they're giving him bits and pieces of like what happened in the author's life. I'm only like 200 pages in, and it's like a 400-page book. So far, nothing crazy has happened, but anytime I read historical fiction, it's batshit crazy. It's super emotional. I end up crying, but this is really good. I think it's just the storytelling and the plot behind it is so unique. I've never read a book like it. Okay, I am fucking starving. All I can think about right now is Chick-fil-A. I've actually never had the wrap at Chick-fil-A. Didn't even know they had it. But my friend posted on her Instagram story that they're back. Didn't even know they left. And I don't know if you guys remember, but McDonald's used to have wraps, and those were so good. I was devastated when they got rid of them. If anyone needs to bring the wrap back, it's McDonald's, because those wraps were fucking incredible. Okay, secured the Chick-fil-A. There's a chicken wrap. I also got chicken strips because you can't go to Chick-fil-A and not get chicken strips, you know? Oh shit, that's a lot of ranch. Oops. That's good. You know, I will say, it still doesn't compare to the McDonald's wraps. Okay, so now that I have my fuel, I'm gonna start reading. I bought this cute little book stand from Daiso. It was like $5 maybe, but I bought it specifically for when I eat, because like it's hard for me to like hold a book in one hand and then eat with the other. So I bought this stand so that while I'm eating, I could still read. For the rest of the day, I'm just gonna read, so I'll put a timer on for about maybe 3 hours so that I can like read for 3 hours straight, and then we'll take a break after that. What? The amount of plot twists in this fucking book. I can't. This book has me gagged. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Historical fiction is always so fucking sad and emotional. There's always trauma. Honestly, I mean, like, I'm eating this shit up. Clearly. So, I mean, I love it, but like...
Fuck.
Okay, it is actually 4 hours later. I finished The Shadow of the Wind, and oh my god, this book was absolutely incredible. I loved every single minute of it. The story was amazing. The writing, fucking chef's kiss. So lyrical, so beautiful. All the character stories wove together. Oh my god, it was so good. The plot twists, gagged. There were like 3 of them back to back to back, and I was like,
Okay, wait.
but oh my god, this book was so fucking good. It does have a happy ending, thank fuck. For the main character, for the other character. Pretty devastating, but still really fucking good. Absolutely recommend. 5 out of 5. Actually 10 out of 5. This book was so fucking good. I'm planning on finishing this tonight, which I know for a fact I probably will, because I just have nothing else to do. And then I'm probably gonna choose something on like this cart to continue on with. I don't know what yet. Like I said, I'm a mood reader, so we'll see which book I decide to go for. I'm thinking romance, because after this very heavy, emotional, historical fiction book and then this mystery thriller, I think I'm gonna need something
really lighthearted, something super easy for me to get through to break that up. And then I'll probably go into another emotional traumatic read, you know? Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little break because reading for 4 hours straight is like a lot. Okay, I know I said I was gonna take a break, but I think what I'm gonna do during that break is actually like write a review of The Shadow of the Wind on my Goodreads and then record that in my reading journal, which will take some time. So that will be my break, and then we're diving head first into the next book. Okay, please ignore these 2 empty spots. I haven't printed out the cover of those books just yet, but I'm gonna add in my journal that this was without a fucking doubt in my mind, 5 out of 5 stars. Those are the worst stars I've ever drawn, and that's because I'm holding my phone with one hand and trying to do this with the other, and I'm failing. Okay, so it is 7:33, so I'm gonna set my alarm. I think I'm gonna do 2 hours this time instead of 3 hours because I'll probably get hungry in about 2 hours and I'll have to make a snack or something. Again, like I said earlier, I'm really excited about this one because If We Were Villains is like one of my favorite books of all time, and from what I've already read, because I'm already on chapter 3 of this, it definitely does give that vibe. It's like 6 best friends, one's dead, one's exiled, like drama, scandal, murder, all of it. I eat that shit up, so I'm excited to see what this has to offer. I've seen a lot of good reviews on it, especially the people that have compared it to If We Were Villains say that it's just as good, if not better, but we'll see. Okay, I'm already gagged because I finished chapter 3, which is a chapter where all of the characters meet each other for the first time, and it's beautiful, it's magical, they all like vibe with each other. And then the next chapter is our main character, Jessica, arriving at their 10-year reunion, and the couples that are now together, the people who are now married, I'm just like, gagged. This makes me wish that I had my 10-year high school reunion, even though this is like a reunion in college. I wish I had my 10-year high school reunion because I can't even imagine the scandals and like the drama that would have ensued going into that reunion. It would have been crazy, and like this proves it. One of the things that not that I didn't like, but that I wish was different in If We Were Villains was that it was only told from one character's perspective, and this is the same thing. Like there's 6 characters, there's 6 friends, but it's only told by one character's perspective. And I wish both books had perspectives from all the characters, because I feel like only reading it from one character's perspective makes it very biased. I want to know what everyone else is thinking and feeling, you know? I want to know how everyone else feels about the main character, because so far, she's a whole hot mess. She tries way too hard to like impress people, and she's like desperate for validation. Okay, wait, I'm gagged. The main character just met up with the wife of her ex-boyfriend and says, "You and Mint did first hook up in a Wendy's bathroom, right?" This is what I'm saying, like the drama that would unravel at like high school and college reunions, that is the type of shit I live for. Like I fucking wish I had one. Okay, I am now realizing that like back when they were in college, this main character, Jessica, she was in a little love triangle between 2 of the guys in her friend group. This has a lot more drama than I thought there was going to be, and I am eating it up. I'm loving every single moment of this fucking book. Bitch, the forbidden romance in this. I had no idea there was gonna be a splash of romance, but if you know, you know. Coop, this man, yeah. If you know, you know. Oh my god, Coop on his knees for her. Ugh, I can't do this. Okay, the timer just went off for the 2 hours. I am on page 225. I only have like, I think 100 pages left to go. But I'm starving, so I'm gonna go get some food and probably finish this while I eat. This story has me in a fucking chokehold. Oh my god, I cannot stop reading. This has everything I love in a fucking book, okay? It's messy as fuck. Messy. Drama, scandal, murder, romance. Bitch, this book has it all. Is it better than If We Were Villains? In my opinion, no. It still isn't better than that, but it's pretty fucking close. It's pretty fucking close. I am going to make a very Filipino dinner with some eggs, hot dog, and rice. This is actually a typical breakfast, but it's gonna be dinner. It just hits the spot, you know? This book has me gagged. I can't. Yeah, I have no words for this. Okay, I just finished my dinner and this book. I'm gagged. 5 out of 5 fucking stars. It was so fucking good. I can't, like, the drama, the scandal, the mess, the secrets, the lies. Obsessed. Coop? Don't get me started. Okay, I am going to, like, get ready for bed, but I'm not actually gonna go to bed. I printed out a bunch of stuff for my book journal that I'm going to, like, cut and work on. And while I do that, I'm going to listen to an audiobook. I have Give Me Love by Corinne Michaels on my Audible. It is a second book in a series. It's like a small town series. I really like the first book. I read it last year, and I've been meaning to get to the second book, but I have it on my Audible, so I'm gonna listen to that while I journal. And then before I go to bed, I definitely want to start The Charm Offensive also. This has been on my TBR forever, and I actually want to get to it this time. I haven't listened to an audiobook in a long time, and a long time for me is like a week. But I love audiobooks. I'm crazy, and I listen to audiobooks at like 3 times speed. It is the next day. I finished In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife. I started Give Me Love by Corinne Michaels, which is like the second book in a series, and I listened to it on audio. I was up until like 3 in the morning listening to it while playing like a game on my phone, and I have like 5 chapters left, so I'm almost done with it. I will give my thoughts once I finish it, but I'm obsessed with it so far. I love it way more than the first book. But I have to wash my sheets, and then I have to do my nails because I peeled all of my gel nails off. So I'm gonna do all that while I listen to the last of the audiobook. Oh my god, my mirror is disgustingly dirty in the back, so I have to wash that too. Okay, so I just got back home from running a few errands, and I finished the Give Me Love audiobook. It was a 5 out of 5 stars. My favorite out of the series so far. I got home and I got a package. I got the revealed book box that I ordered. I subscribed to it. I want to open it on camera with you guys. This is a like romance subscription book box. Back in the day, I used to be a subscriber of Fairy Loot and Illumicrate, but I noticed they really only do YA and YA fantasy books, and she's not YA anymore, you know? I don't really read YA books anymore because, I mean, I'm 30 now, and I have just grown out of, you know, the YA genre. Unless it's an author that I really love, or unless I read like the synopsis and it's something that I'm really interested in, I don't really typically go for YA books anymore. So I was thinking I want to subscribe to another book subscription box, but I don't like Book of the Month, and I want something that is more adult and just more catered to what I want. So I was like, let me just try out some romance subscription boxes. And this Reveal book box was the only one that actually had anything available. Mystic Box and like all the other boxes that are really popular are all sold out. They all have really long wait lists, and I've joined every wait list that I possibly can. But you know, I'm like 418 on one of these wait lists. So until then, I was like, let me just subscribe to the one that's available. So this is what it looks like inside. Books are my love language, truly. It's just so nice. I like don't even want to rip it. I'm gonna rip it anyway. When I was signing up for this book box, it gave me tropes and subgenres of romance that I'm like into, and then they basically cater the box towards those tropes and subgenres that you love and read, so that you know, you basically only get the things that are personalized to you and like what you actually want to read. Also, I forgot that I subscribe to the box that gives you 6 books because I'm
psychotic.
I haven't even, like, I'm literally just at the top part right now, but there are 6 books in here, and oh my god, I'm like so excited. I'm like trying to hold it in. Okay, so the first thing here is I have no idea what this is, so let's open it together. Is this a tote bag? Oh my god, wait, what is this? Okay, this is not a tote bag. There's a zipper here. It says single taken, no, mentally dating a fictional character. Okay, already read for filth with the first product. Oh my god, this is this a pillowcase? Wait, I think this is a pillowcase because it's huge, and like what would I put in here? But I think this is a pillowcase. This is cute. And again, read for fucking filth. Okay, wait. I can like see the covers of some of the books, but I don't want to like ruin it yet. So I'm gonna go through everything first. I have a bookmark here that says never stop reading, never going to, babes. Okay, I have a pen here that says book lovers, cute. Oh my god, I don't remember the last time that I physically saw a blow pop lollipop. Oh, a cute little candle. Oh my god, wait, this fucking candle smells like a Jolly Rancher. Oh my god, this smells so fucking good. What? Black raspberry vanilla. Yeah, that smells like the black raspberry. It smells like a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, so now let's get to the books. I think that these books are all by more indie authors, and they're all like indie published, so they're not like very like hugely popular, well-known authors. To be honest, like especially now with social media, once a book blows up, it like blows that author up so much. And I think that author or those books get recommended and just recycled in every single video that I see, and I'm like, okay, I want something different. I want something new. Like, I don't want to be recommended the same book all the fucking time. I don't want to see the same series. I don't want to see the same book. I don't want to see the same author. Like, I need diversity. And that's really why I like subscribe to this book box, because when I went on it and I saw all the authors that were, you know, included in these book boxes, they were authors that I've never heard of before. And so I was like, okay, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something new, something different, something no one is recommending. My little rant aside, let's get into the books. So the first book I see here is... Okay, wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, I see a hockey puck. And I see that they're called the San Francisco Shockwaves, which I'm from the Bay Area. I've lived in San Francisco. This is already... What? Wow. After years of trying to get back home to be closer to my daughter, I finally secured a spot on the newly expanded San Francisco Shockwaves. Juggling being the newly appointed captain of the team and taking on full-time fatherhood to a teenager, that sounds like a nightmare, sends my life into chaos, as it does. Wait, it's signed? Wow, I'm already obsessed, and we're one book in. Let's move on to the rest of the books, because I need to get through this. All right, the next book is called The Devil's Deal by Lillian Harris. Oh, I don't even think I went over the title. This is called Riker by Samantha Lind. Oh, she's a chunky book. Is this one signed too? Are they all fucking signed? Oh, and this one comes with a fucking sticker. What the fuck? She's the devil's daughter, but once she was my only friend. That's pretty much all I need. Everything changed 15 years ago when her father killed mine. Is this an enemies to lovers? Okay, bitch. Hold on. The man on this cover? Wait. This is called Forbidden Montana Love by Fiona Cullen. Is this also signed? Oh, this one's not signed. This is signed and also upside down, but you know what? It's fine. All I have to say is I'm only 3 books in, and again, I ordered the box that has 6 books. But the fact that you can choose the genres and tropes that you like so that it's personalized to specifically what you want. I didn't realize that these were all actually going to be signed. Like, maybe it did say somewhere on the website that they were going to come signed, but completely went over my head. All right. The next one is Once Upon a Time. Look at this man on the cover. By Blair Babylon. Bitch, you can always count on it being signed. When a real princess falls in love with a man who is definitely not a prince, a royal fairy tale turns dangerous. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a royal romance. We love to see it. Look how many books this author has. That's like actually crazy. And I've never heard of this author before. This is this type of shit that you're not going to be able to find on fucking TikTok. You know what I mean? Okay, then we have Paint Me Perfect by Kay Cove. Wow, books I actually want to read by authors I've never heard of, so I can discover some new worlds. Yeah, this was one of the better financial decisions that I've made. You know what I mean? Oh my god, a nail file? Bitch. Okay. She said self-care all around. Okay, so this book box, 10 out of fucking 10 would recommend. If you're a romance reader and you want more books recommended to you by authors you've never heard of, books you've never seen, and personalized tropes that you actually love to read, baby, look no further. I might do a separate video just reading the books from this book box so I can actually see if like I like them, if I like the author's writing and everything. I think that would be like a really fun video to do, just to see how well the recommendations actually like lived up, like see how perfectly curated this box was for me. Okay, it's 7 o'clock right now. I think, hold on, yeah, it's 7:15. I only have 2 hours and 45 minutes left until my 48 hours is done. I might extend it a little bit because I think I might be able to finish this book tonight, but I made some dinner downstairs and I'm gonna start reading this. So let's go. Okay, so this book is basically about like a TV show producer and the guy that's gonna star on his TV show, where like Bachelor basically. So he's gonna have 20 women literally fawning over him, but it's like behind the scenes because one of them is like the executive producer. And I don't know if you guys remember that show Unreal. I forgot what channel it was on, but basically it was a fiction show about what goes on behind a reality TV show. And this reminds me of it. It's like chaotic, it's messy, it's kind of toxic. This already reminds me of that show, and I ate that show up when I was younger. It was not a great show, but it was like an addicting show. It's giving me Unreal vibes. my baby Charlie. He's so cute. He's so sweet and awkward and suffering from all types of shit, baby. But you know what? I'm here for it. He's so pure and genuine. Ugh, I can't. Okay, I finished The Charm Offensive, and it is 10:32. So 30 minutes past the 48-hour mark, but I finished it. I fucking loved it. This was exactly the kind of gay romance I was looking for. Every fucking character in here was queer, babe, and we have to fucking stan. Okay, so 48 hours later, and I've read 4 books. Honestly, April has been like the best reading month I've ever had in my life. Every book that I've read has either been a 4 or 5 star. That was really fun. That's the end of the 48-hour reading vlog. I know I didn't read every single hour for all 48 hours. That would have been impossible for me. That is typically how much I read. So 4 books in 48 hours is pretty good. I'm mostly happy about the fact that I was able to actually read books off of my physical TBR, because that's been the biggest challenge for me like all year. I have been wanting to knock off books on my physical TBR because it's growing like a fucking chia pet. And I mean, it's self-inflicted harm, babe, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing it to myself. Like, I am continually buying books and not reading them. But you know, buying books, reading books, very 2 different hobbies. If you stuck here till the end, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably gonna do this again my next like 2 days off that I have in a row. It was really fun, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.